It's Josh Allen now on a national stage here at the Combine, the Wyoming Cowboy quarterback. .476, and you know, everybody obviously, Mike, coming in is like maybe he's Carson Wentz 2.0 here, because obviously he hasn't been on a national stage. Every single measurable
is the same.
Carson Wentz ran a .477.
I know. He's the most electrifying athlete in this draft. And there's a lot of conversation about him in Indianapolis this week at night.
Here's Allen's second run. .476. All right. QB2 on an NFL gridiron was this year when Carson Wentz against Seattle was being roped up and essentially without his legs because they were being grabbed. He threw almost from his knees a dart halfway down the field as well.
Now watch the big guy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 step. He got 10 yards. And Allen just rips it. I mean, he just absolutely rips it. But look how deep his drop is off that. Now he's rolling left. We saw in his XO, his video earlier, his ability to throw on the run. So every scout in the stands watch those kids warm up, and Josh Allen, man, he's just fun. He rips it. They put it, they're purposely putting the quarterback almost right behind to make a tough angle to catch the football. It's coming in over top. There's a good throw. Henderson. And David, we're looking at Josh Allen here, who is used to being under center. Now, again, they're just kind of warming up here, so I don't think the footwork is as active as you're going to see in a few minutes.
Right.
When
you know, guys like people compare him to Michael Vick a lot. Michael Vick would step right underneath his hips and do kind of the same thing. So guys are different, but you just want to see him improve a little bit throughout the day, because he did miss some earlier throws in the spot drills, which is a little concerning because the guys are just standing there. But hopefully he can warm up a little bit and make some good throws. Like that first throw with Josh it's just effortless, man. I mean, he gets back there. It doesn't even look like he's working hard. The ball kind of just flips out of his hand, so it's a good sign.
With Josh on his film, about every 7th or 8th or 9th throw, you go, what was that? It's just his feet aren't under his body. He's disconnected, and an ugly throw comes out. But when it's all synced up, it's the best looking ball out of your hand that I've seen. He's got the biggest arm I've seen since Jamarcus Russell.
Used to defend Colin Kaepernick. They would jam the middle of the field and force Cap to try and throw it outside. And the reason he would have a tougher time because it's a longer throw, it's contested, and you have to have more timing and anticipation. Or those teams would play zone and they would make them have to throw anticipatory throws into windows. And so that's what you have to do. A lot of times with dual threat quarterbacks or guys that aren't as polished as pocket guys, you make them have to throw into tight windows. So you don't play man, you play zone, and you dare them to fit into it because you're reading eyes of the quarterback.
The one thing that I'm scared of, though, and you say when you play that zone.
He takes off.
If he takes off, it's a wrap.
If he takes off, it's a problem.
And you have to have a spy. And so I know when you talk about Seattle, they had their corners inside. Everyone was inside the numbers, and they made it happen.
I have no doubt he can throw this ball 80, 90 yards in his pro day. Not that it matters, right? But it's so easy. Look at that compared to the last. Now, that was underthrown.
Yeah.
Let's see if he rips this one.
You're just talking about the arc, the comparison of the arc of the football.
Yeah.
Run and track.
Oof. Yeah, that's incredible. And he's taking
that went from the 10-yard line to the 30, the opposite 30.
You know, at some point, you lose the football as a DB too. So if you can, I know when Randy Moss is with the Vikings,
that went from the 10-yard line.
He's showing off a little bit. Back foot, plant. Josh Allen.
I see Josh did a little bit of your cheat move there, Mike.
I saw
that. Yeah, kind of 3 steps and then keeps his 4th and 5th right under his hip, so it's not too far of a drop. That one's a little better. But you can see the ball. I mean, it's just on a line. It's just
that's
different level. Yeah, different level.
Checking boxes.
Yep.
And there are a lot of GMs and head coaches talking about that right now. And I think it also affects the teams that have secondary quarterback needs. You talked about the Patriots earlier at number 31. And who's their backup quarterback? What's their plan? Phillip Rivers, Drew Brees. We've got 4 or 5 teams with secondary quarterback needs because their quarterbacks are getting older.
So off of that, I've got a couple of questions for you. Would you then, if you have a quarterback need?
Josh Allen. Boom, plant, hitch, beautiful throw. Very similar, same size, same body type. This is a big, strong quarterback that can push the ball down the field.
Same 40-yard dash time.
I'm going to tell you another thing. At the end of the day, you really want somebody that's advocating for you in the building.
All right, here's Josh Allen.
And this is a post corner route where the receiver is stemming to the inside, trying to get the defensive back to turn and run inside, and then he's breaking it off sharply back to the outside. It's a timing throw for the quarterback. The ball would be out of his hands, and Josh is waiting because Josh has, he's got the biggest arm in the universe. He can afford to wait. But
he throws this thing like he throws a comeback. It's 50 yards down the field. It's crazy.
Isn't it crazy? He's just waiting.
It is.
He just
really
waits.
Is.
He waits longer than everybody else because he can.
And then he still gets it in bounds.
You got to make your priorities right. And when you're done and you get there, it'll be worth it, all right? It'll be worth it. Really? Okay? There we go. Be real.
Bears new receiver coach Mike Furrey giving words of wisdom.